So it's a different thing for him. I'm kind of worried about it.
He's worried too.
Why
Linda's
he made
never
that?
tried.
Why he
Linda's,
made that at this time of year? I'll never tell you.
because he's never lived in it, so he can't
Yeah,
think
well.
about that.
No, he does not realize what it is. He just
No. People that have never been in it or never had to drive in it, or they just can't imagine what it's really like. And of course the whole scenario you get into learning, we learned that when you start skidding, you turn into the skid and all that stuff. If you don't know any of that, your first instinct is to steer the other way.
I tried to explain that to him. I said, if you get on a spin, take that car the way it's going. Because I said, don't try to go back or you're going to
You gotta steer into the skid, and people that have never done it, that's a hard thing to do.
Yes, it is. Because I know tell you the truth, I don't know if I'd want to drive in it now. I've been away for 49 years. I don't know if I'd want to.
I will drive
The
in
kite. Up, Barney's friends, up
Different
we
people
go.
ask me, were you ever gonna come back for a Christmas? And I'm
Up
like, I
we
don't
go.
know. I don't know if I wanna
1990s.
be in a storm and get up there and I'm
Barney's
stuck in
friends,
a
up we
storm.
go,
And
1996.
No,
On the pledge.
Wanted me and my son from Fort Lauderdale, like, to come up there this month. He wanted to go skiing. He was a skier. And I said to him, to Dan, I said, you know, Dan, I don't think I want to
Yeah,
go.
honey.
Look at the weather up there.
So,
I said, what do we want
I
to
like
go
you
there
too.
for in that weather?
Hey.
So
I like you too, Joe.
now he was 12. He knew some of the winners. He said, you know, he said, I don't believe I want to go. But see, Boston and their places, this is the new Eastern now. Yeah, they're getting a terrible mess.
Yes, they are.
New York,
That whole Northeast is
yeah.
all messed up.
And I was a niece that lives in Philadelphia. And she said they have had so much snow, it's unbelievable. And she's coming back from Hawaii. She was out there 2 weeks for vacation. I guess she's going to hate to come back for the mess she's coming back for.
Oh, you're not kidding. That makes it almost worse when you leave somewhere like Hawaii to go to that.
Oh, yeah.
We were, one of the assistants that used to work with me now lives in Arkansas. And she emailed us today,
Basket.
and she said today they've been out of school already.
In Arkansas.
Yeah.
No more
She
basketball
said they have
court.
already missed 14 days of
Too
school
scared.
from snow.
Basketball.
They're going to be in school in June, sometime in June.
She said they right now,
No more basketball court.
if they,
It's too scared for the fire
they've
alarm.
done school, I think, May 29th.
Uh,
And they would
I
have to
don't
go
like fire
every
drill.
single day from tomorrow on and make up all the days. They lost their
What's
complete
that?
spring break, and every holiday they're going to have off, between now and then, they have to go every day, and they'll just make their normal school year. If they miss any more days, they got to go longer.
Well, I've seen where the temperature, I had the weather channel on. Up in around there, and it's in the 30s.
She said today, she didn't say what the regular temperature was, but she said the wind chill factor is 6 below.
Oh my God. Oh.
So I said, I don't care what the thermometer says, if it's going to feel like 6 below,
Sit
that's
right here.
ridiculous.
Oh, Justin, you're too big. You're too big. Wait till you get up in that snow.
Sunday.
You're not going to stay in the snow. I can tell you that right now. When Bill and his brother, Rick, was, Bill would have been about 5 and Rick would have been 3. My mother had a stroke and she took bad. So I took these 2 boys and flew up. And they'd be outside 5 minutes, and then they'd come bawling, standing over the register bawling, wet clothes. I worked washing clothes the whole time I was there.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's all he remembers of the cold weather. And then that was in March, so that wasn't still
That
what
wasn't
he's going to
even
get
the
into
real
now.
bad stuff.
I don't know why they don't cancel it. I guess maybe they can. I don't know. But I'll tell you the truth. There's another storm coming in there Saturday. I look for them to cancel the flight.
They could.
Yep. My sister's flight was canceled, and she flew out of Youngstown, Ohio. When she came down, it was canceled, so she was 2 days getting here.
And that would be horrible with those.
I think I'd shoot myself. Because this don't set 5 minutes. I don't know why Bill didn't go by himself.
I don't think he wanted to. I mean, and it's nice if you can turn it into a family vacation. But,
You can't do
Grandma?
stuff like that.
no.
You know, and they're running out of salt. They have no salt. So
Just
my
scared the fire drill.
daughter, she said that they're
To the
putting some kind
basketball
of liquid on
court.
the roads.
Parking lots, okay.
Yeah,
Basketball
they were saying
courts,
New York, a lot of
anxiety
places
in the
already
basketball
used up
court.
all the salt they could get a hold of.
Basketball court.
And see, the South ain't prepared for this. This is what's making it bad for them.
Oh, God.
Atlanta, I see Atlanta's pretty bad too today. I saw that on the weather.
Yeah, they had a ton of accidents because those people aren't used to the storms either.
Well, I started painting my jockey out there. I have the hair yet to paint in his face. And I had to get out of the bank this morning, and I thought, well, when I come back,
Grandma.
I'll finish that. Well, I was down there an hour and a half. I never seen such a screwed up mess in my life. I was changing my accounts. Took me an hour and a half for just paper. It was all paperwork. So when I got back here, it was about 11 o'clock, and I thought, I hate messing with that. I thought it was colder today than yesterday.
It is.
Huh?
It is. Yesterday
I
was
like
a
a
lot
shirt.
warmer. They said Thursday, Friday would be a cool front, but it would just, instead of the 80s, it would be in the
It's in the
70s.
70s.
Yeah.
Well, it was cloudy. It was real cloudy. And this later on this afternoon, it did get a little sunny. It was cloudy when I came back. Nah, I'll wait. It won't catch me. I only do it about every couple of years. Then I have them. But they're going to mow the lawn whenever they come back.
Yeah, it shouldn't need it too
No,
often.
no. I didn't have it done for a couple of months now. I don't fertilize and all that stuff. I don't need that brush to replace that. Yeah.
And the fire drill.
How did you get stuck with Justin?
Miss Bourne. Yeah, Justin's too scared to go to the basketball court.
Yeah,
And the,
I heard all that.
And you weren't. You did fine.
Yes.
You blocked your ears.
Yes.
But you walked fine to the basketball court. You stood there fine. And when it was over,
No.
unblocked your ears and went back to class.
Yes.
You tell Dad this whole.
Yes. Is Barney
Being a
said
good boy in school.
season 1 short
you.
creed.
Are you
This
being a good
episode.
boy in school?
Yes, a commercial.
You promised me.
Joe Scruggs previews Barney's Sensational Day previews and Barney's Talent Show previews and VHS 1997, a college Barney's Friends and Treasure in the Rainbow Beer 1997, yesterday in the basketball court. Barney?
If I'm close enough,
Joe
he'll put
Scruggs,
his head on my
Sensational
shoulder.
Day. Go.
Yeah.
And he repeats Barney things over and over and over and over and over.
Uh-huh.
And just repeats them until the alarm goes off, and then he's okay.
Goes
Yeah, he's a torturer. He torments
It goes
me
off
on that telephone. What?
for the basketball court.
Forget the basketball court. It's
Was I
over.
out there with you?
Yes,
All right then. Was anything gonna happen to you?
next month.
Was anything gonna happen to you?
No.
No.
That one's yesterday for the second
Yeah,
period.
thought he lost his telephone.
I have 8 text messages.
All from him.
To the basketball court.
With me.
When it goes
I
off.
don't get that many. I've had
If it goes off. If it goes off.
Called me from the,
On the washing machine.
Does he keep his phone in school?
On the washing machine.
I'm with him when he calls you.
Oh, yeah.
That's
what
it.
I'm saying.
That's our lunchtime.
Miss Debbie
He's
record.
allowed, well, they're allowed to use their phone during lunch.
Yeah.
So when we're done eating, I walk out to the courtyard with them because you can't get a signal in the cafeteria. And we go out to the courtyard. He calls Dad and then he calls you.
Is Marcia or is Linda home?
Mom's at the fire station today, isn't she?
No, at home.
She's home today? She was
Yeah.
at the fire station yesterday.
Yeah, Miss Bourne.
So then she'll be,
It goes off.
because they leave Saturday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's going to
Oh
school tomorrow, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, Miss Bourne recorded.
You know, packing up. But I think they better check the airport.
They're supposed to not have one this week of the fire drill. Yeah, did that last week.
I know, they had it very close to January's.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought too this one was pretty close.
Yeah.
Friday was supposed to be next week.
I
As
have.
I told her.
Oh,
he would be
you're
gone.
lucky.
Huh?
It
You're
was supposed
lucky.
to be next week,
Yeah.
and he would have been gone.
Oh.
But there's testing next week, and they don't want to interrupt testing, so they moved it. And I told you that. Why did they move it?
Don't know.
Yes, you do. Why did I tell you they moved it early?
Moved it early
What's going to happen later in the month? What are they going to be doing at school?
to the basket.
Why did they
Tested.
have the fire drill? Testing, yes.
Yes.
So you know that.
In March, testing. Yeah, going to the parking lot. No basketball court.
It depends what period it's in, where we go. when
First
the fire-
period, and second period, the third period, fourth period.
Where do we go if it's any one of those?
In the basketball
The
court.
basketball court.
Yes, I'm scared.
There's only one class that you go to the parking lot, not the basketball court.
Yes, in sixth period.
Sixth period, you're right.
Yes, in the second period, basketball court's very scared.
You were fine, Justin. You did
Yes.
fine.
Yes.